guys, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today we are going to make this really adorable um, pocket, which you can write on the piece that's inside. Let me take it out. This is wet, that's why I'm being very careful because I put stickles all around it. So I'm just finished it, and I cut out this picture from a book, and I backed it with a book page, and then the back has coffee dyed paper, and I sewed all around it. So I'm going to stick this back in, and then along with that, it also has, okay, let me get this back in without ruining it. Okay, along with that, it also has, what I did was I took the bottom of the envelope and I folded it up. So there's a pocket right here. Oh, see, I told you guys I am dangerous. All right, so you know what? Let me put this away. There's fabric here. I distressed it, and there's also a little paper flower. So I have to say, this is like so cool. Just be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what we are going to do is we're going to recycle those envelopes that we all get almost every day for bills. So let's put these things to good use and send them back out to the universe for other people to enjoy. And I am really excited about this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I went into one of my old Victorian or old books, and I found this picture of this young man, and I'm going to cut him out so that he's going to fit somewhere in here. And then I'm going to take some vintage paper. I got this out of a cookbook, and it's an old cookbook, and I'm going to adhere to that, and then I'm going to adhere that to the back of this coffee dyed paper, and then we're going to decorate it. So let's get started. Here I go. I spent Sunday rearranging this room and trying to make it more doable and workable, and trying not to lose things. I reorganized my drawers. I labeled everything because this is like so much fun, and I want to really know where everything is. Along with that, I just want to let you know I get nothing for this advertisement, but these are Guggenheim scissors that I just got. I don't know if I paid $23 or $24 for them. There's the cover. I mean, it comes in a really nice box, but these scissors are actually wonderful. They cut like butter. So if you're looking for a pair of scissors to cut fabric, I highly recommend this. I wouldn't use it on anything, but it cuts leather. So this is a really good buy. Anyway, I'm going to put that to the side and back to our project. So we're going to first thing we're going to do is we're going to distress. So he is black and white, so I think I'm going to just do this bundle sage and the gathered twigs. So first thing is get my dauber out, and we're just going to go around the outside of the envelope and distress it like this, which I think is really cool. And I'm going to just add a little bit more water to there, just hopefully liven it up a little bit, and go around and around we go. And where we stop, we absolutely know. At the top of this envelope. Okay, and it's already starting to take character. And I think it's such a cool way. I mean, you don't have to do any gluing. It's already done for you. And, all you have to do is really minimal stuff. I cut the side. I should have said that. So what I did, before I got on, I went and bent it, the bottom of the envelope up. Now, the first one I made, I brought it all the way up to here where the window started. What I did not like about that is that when I put things inside the envelope, it's going to interfere with the picture. So this one, I'm going to make the pocket a little bit lower so that when I do stick things in, you know, they're small things and they don't interfere with the picture, because I think the picture really, you know, makes it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is distress the outside of the envelope, which really gives it some pop here. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go around here. You know, these are really adorable additions, and you know, like you can also make junk journals without all this stuff inside. You can make artistic journals, you know, with a lot of different colors and vibrant stuff. I mean, what is out there to do is endless, and I've been watching so many videos, and there are some really talented people out there. So now we have our envelope, we have this. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Fabri-Fix, which I put into a Sugar Bell bottle for easier dispensing, and I'm just going to go up the side, turn this over, go up the side here, stop, and this side, and stop, and then I'm going to put that down like that. Try to straighten it out. You know what it is, I cut underneath the bottom, so this is going to hang over just a little bit, but I don't think it's bad. So let me put a paper clip there, and I'm going to put one on this side while I measure out approximately. I'm going to do this. I'm not very good with math, so I'm just good at estimating, and that's what I'm going to do instead of. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this over, and you can see the paper is pretty fragile, which is cool. Okay, so now I think when it's inside, we will see like that much. And then I don't want to lose the top, so I'm going to bend that over like that. So I want the boy to show. There's going to be other paper on top of that, and then I'm going to lose part of the, well, you know what, I'll leave it like that, and then it'll go inside the book. It'll be fine. It'll be good, Linda. It'll be good. Okay, here we go. We're going to cut, and you know what I should do is put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing, and they're foggy as anything. So I'm going to try and clean them. Here we go, much better. And then we're going to cut here. I'm not using the Guggenheims on this because I do not want, oops, excuse me, do not want to ruin that. Okay, let's go down here and cut along the edge there like that. You know, it's interesting watching different people cut, and some people actually enjoy watching them cut. It's so funny because they're really good at it. Okay, so there we go, we got that, and then we are going to adhere it to this cookbook page, and it was about making meat gravy, milk gravy or thickened gravy, brown thickened gravy, raised meat or pot roast. What's on the back? Pan gravy, how much beef to use, the rate, the medium. So okay, as it should be, you should go here. So I am going to later sew this, and one of the ladies who left me a really nice comment made a suggestion, and she was absolutely right. Since I'm going to sew this, instead of putting glue all around the entire area, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue up the middle, so I don't wind up getting glue on my sewing machine that I spent a lot of money for and was needlessly done. I did not need to do that. But, you know, sometimes you're impulsive and you just do things. I do like to sew clothes that are in my closet. I do alterations sometimes on certain things, so it will come in handy. I'm definitely used to a sewing machine. Okay, so we got that, and then what I'm going to do is, did I put that on evenly? No, I did not. Oh my goodness, do you believe this? I have to get another picture. You know what I decided? I went ahead and I put tape over it and I glued it back down, and what I'm going to do is just leave it the way that it is, and once the glue dries, I'm just going to distress in here a little. You know what? It's a vintage book and vintage things happen. Okay, so I know that made no sense, but you know what I mean. Okay, so here we go. We're going to cut along the bottom and just leave a little bit on the side. Cut along there, and then we're going to cut along the top and just leave a little bit of writing showing. It just gives it a, I don't know, that vintage look or character, whatever you want to call it. It just looks good. Okay, so then what I want to do next is I am going to glue it onto coffee dyed paper, and the reason for that is, as you all know, is so that when they take it out they have a place to write on, because you can't write on top of that. So that's what we do next, and same thing as the first page, because I am going to sew this. I'm not going to glue the whole thing. I'm just going to glue. I got worried there. I thought it was going to stick and I wasn't going to be able to get it up. Okay, so then we're going to glue that down and do the same thing like we did before. We're going to cut around it. Just leave a little bit of the paper, and that's a personal choice if you don't want to do that. You know, you can cut right up to the book page, but I think it looks nice. My lines are not straight, but you know what? It's a junk journal. I'm not going to freak out over it. Probably would have been nice to do too is to take out my other scissors that are like crimpers and just crimped around it. So that's an idea you guys can do. All right, this is just a suggestion there. You know, the world of creativity is at our hands. It's endless. Okay, so I'm going to put this on pause because I'm going to roll over there to where the sewing machine is. I'm going to sew this around this outside, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and now this is what it looks like. So we have the picture on the front, and I'm just going to take my brown dauber and just go right over the dog's face a little bit, like it was supposed to be there. And you know what? I'll go around the whole thing, give it that like more of a vintage look, like it happened on purpose 50 years ago. And this is the way we found it, in a trunk upstairs in the attic. Okay, there we go. And now you're going to go and fit inside here nicely. As I was opening that, I see there's a little bit of lift right here, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put some glue here to this side and glue that up. Now we're not going to worry about the back side because we're going to glue that inside a book. So let's finish this up. Okay, so now how are we doing? We're doing good. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to take these off, is we're going to decorate this. But I think what I want to do before then is I'm just going to, whoops, go back in there, be careful. I'm just going to go over this and just give it a little, even though you're not going to see it, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. Let me go over this. And over here. There we go. Okay. All right, I feel better now. Okay, now I have a piece of material, And I think I'm just going to put it like that. And you know what? I think I'm going to put it down crooked. A little crooked. Yep, I like that. Okay, so let's get this and turn it over. And we're going to put glue. Fabri-Fix, which I have in a Sugar Bell bottle for easier squeezing and dispensing. So now we're just going to wipe some of that glue off. And we're going to get a tissue. Come on, get off. There we go. This is impossible. Okay, we're not doing that. Does not want me to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this on. Are we on camera? I'm going to put this on crooked. And we're going to smush it a little bit. So it's not perfect. There we go. There we go. And I was thinking maybe of putting a piece of this on top. Yes, I like that. And I'm going to take these little guys and I'm going to cut it off. And you know what? I'm going to put it like that. And that's going to be crooked also. Okay, so here we go. Wipe the fingers off. Get the glue. Go straight down and around. And where's the needle? There it is. Close it up. Smush that down. Wipe your finger off. And here we go. I'll tell you, after my mom passed away, you know, she kept me busy all the time. I was like, what am I going to do now? So I got into this crafting and I am addicted. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun, and I hope that I inspire some of you to want to do this because it's a great stress reliever. It's just, you know, I like these green ones. That's what I put on the other one. Do I want to put that? And let's try something different. Different is good. Okay, so here we go. Let's put a little Fabri-Fix on the back. We'll smush that around. And we'll just put that like right there, like that. And we are not finished. You know what? This is probably one of my favorite activities because it's using recyclable stuff. We recycled everything. And it's just nice. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is the stickles. And you know what? If I put the stickles on now, I have to glue it to a book. I'm going to ruin it. So let me get the book. I'm working on so many books right now. So I picked this one. And let's see if I can find a plate. You know, let's go towards the middle because I want this to lay as flat as I can. And I think I want it to be like on this side so that when you're putting the you know, the papers inside the side, I want the opening to be on this side. I think that makes sense. Okay, so what we're going to do is glue this down. Okay, I'm being attacked by a needle. I can't get it off. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Glue down the sides and then up and around. Okay. There we go. All right, and then I wipe my finger off and I will put this right here. Right there. I absolutely love this. I'm going to adjust this picture so it's lined up there. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is add stickles, and we will get to see what this baby looks like, which I absolutely love it, and I don't want to ruin it. So we're just going to go around. So I am using gold stickles. I have to get different colors and more, but they look like little rivets when you're done, and they just give it a different, another texture. And they're fun. And anybody can do this. It's relaxing. I mean, I just love my journals. They are coming out so nice. And someone, whoever gets them, is going to really, really enjoy them. They're interactive. They have places to put things, plenty of space to journal, a lot of interactive items. And here we go, around and around and around we go. And where we end, we definitely know. Okay. And it's okay to leave words like that. And I see that I need to put my paper clips in because this is not staying. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit more glue here. Something happened probably when I lifted it to add the fabric. So I'm going to go in here and hopefully not ruin this. There we go. And leave that there so that's our recycled pocket. How adorable is that? I mean, that is, I absolutely love it. It looks fantastic. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this inspires you to get into, creating your own book. I absolutely love this. So if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. And for everybody else that's watching my videos, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I'm actually enjoying, I feel like you're with me and you're doing the same thing and we're forming a friendship. So I wish you all the best and I will see you on the next one.